Once upon a time, there was a small village nestled in the heart of a vast, sprawling forest. The village was a peaceful place, where the people lived in harmony with nature and with each other. They tended to their crops and their livestock, and they spent their days weaving baskets and carving wooden spoons. One day, a traveler came to the village. He was a tall, broad-shouldered man with a bushy beard and a deep, booming voice. His name was Gaius, and he was a wizard. The people of the village were wary of Gaius at first, for they had never seen a wizard before. But Gaius was friendly and kind, and he soon won them over with his stories and his magic tricks. Gaius stayed in the village for several weeks, teaching the children how to make fireballs and levitate objects with their minds. He showed the adults how to brew potions that could cure all manner of ailments, and he even helped the farmers improve their crops with a few well-placed spells. As the days went by, the people of the village grew to love Gaius like one of their own. They invited him to their feasts and their festivals, and they told him their secrets and their hopes. But one day, Gaius announced that he had to leave. The people were sad to see him go, but they understood that he had other places to go and other people to help. Before he left, Gaius gathered the people together and gave them each a gift. To the children, he gave small bags of sparkling dust that would make them invisible for short periods of time. To the adults, he gave enchanted rings that would make them more persuasive and charismatic. And to the village elder, a wise and gentle woman named Orla, Gaius gave a staff made of pure white wood, with a crystal ball at the top that shone like the sun. "This staff is a powerful tool," Gaius told Orla. "It will help you guide your people, and it will protect them from harm." With that, Gaius bid the villagers farewell and disappeared into the forest. Years went by, and the village prospered. The children grew up and had children of their own, and the adults became leaders in the community. Orla, now a respected elder herself, kept the staff that Gaius had given her close at hand. One day, a great evil descended upon the forest. It was a dragon, a monstrous creature with scales as hard as steel and breath that could melt stone. The dragon swooped down on the village, spewing fire and brimstone and causing chaos and destruction. The people of the village were terrified. They had never seen anything like this before, and they had no idea how to defend themselves. But Orla remembered the staff that Gaius had given her. She took it in her hand and spoke a few words of magic. The crystal ball at the top of the staff glowed with a brilliant light, and a shield of energy sprang up around the village, protecting it from the dragon's flames. The dragon roared in frustration and swooped down again, but the shield held firm. The people of the village, emboldened by Orla's magic, began to fight back. They threw rocks and spears at the dragon, and some even used the enchanted rings that Gaius had given them to persuade the dragon to leave. Finally, after a long and brutal battle, the dragon fled back into the forest, defeated. The people of the village were amazed. They had never seen such power and magic before. They looked to Orla with awe and gratitude, knowing that it was her wisdom and the staff that Gaius had given her that had saved them all. From that day on, Orla became known as a great leader and protector of her people. She used the staff to heal the sick, to bring rain during droughts, and to keep her village safe from harm. As the years passed, Orla grew old and eventually passed away, but the staff remained a treasured symbol of her legacy. It was passed down from generation to generation, and each new leader of the village would take up the staff and carry on Orla's work. And the people of the village never forgot about Gaius, the kind and powerful wizard who had given them the tools they needed to protect themselves and thrive. They spoke of him in hushed tones, telling stories of his magical feats and his generous heart. In time, the village became known throughout the land as a place of great power and magic, and many travelers came from far and wide to learn from the descendants of Orla and to witness the staff in action. And even after many years had passed, the people of the village would look up at the stars at night and whisper a prayer of thanks to Gaius, the wizard who had changed their lives forever.